Hey students, welcome back to topic 7, trigonometric functions. Okay, so far in all my previous videos, I have covered the learning outcome, express the formula, express double angle, and this video will be express the half angle formula. Okay, so let's see what is half angle formula. Half angle formula is very similar to double angle formula. For example, the first formula here is obtained from double angle formula, where sine 2 theta equals to 2 sine theta cos theta. Okay, so now since this is half angle, 2 theta has been changed to theta, and theta has been changed to theta over 2. All the angles has been divided by 2 because this is half angle formula. So all these three formulas are similar to the double angle formula. The only difference is in double angle we will have 2 theta, in half angle we will have theta over 2. So basically this is the formula for half angle. Now let's look at the example. So we're gonna start with example 12. Okay. Given that tangent A is 3 over 4. So be very clear with what is given. Given that tangent A is 3 over 4 and A is an acute angle. Compute cos A over 2 and sin A over 2. So they have given us A, but they are interested in A over 2. Okay, so if you look back at half angle formula, so this is how we state A as A over 2. Okay students, so when we have A and we are supposed to find A over 2, we're going to use half angle formula. So we can start with the formula for example cos A over 2. So cos A over 2, we have three formulas. You can choose any of the formula that you like. Okay, any of these three formulas. Now let's say we choose the second formula. Okay, cos theta is 2 cos square theta over 2 minus 1. So how are we going to write here? Copy the formula, just that change it to cos A. So cos A equals to 2 cos square A over 2 minus 1. So if we plan to use this formula, we need to have cos A over 2 to substitute into this formula. So how to find cos A over 2? We cannot find cos A over 2. Okay, since we are asked for cos A over 2, I'm going to write this on your left hand side. 2 cos square, I'm going to change theta to A because the given question is in terms of A. Okay, I'm going to write it in this way because I'm interested to find my cos A over 2. So cos square A over 2 equals to cos A. So we're going to bring minus 1 to your right hand side. So it will become plus 1. And multiply by 2 will become divide by 2. Remember, we are looking for cos A over 2. So when we shift the square over this side, it will become square root of cos A plus 1 divided by 2. Do not forget to have your plus and minus sign because now we have a square root. Okay. So now let's go back to the question. So since we need to find cos A over 2, okay, according to the formula, to find cos A over 2, we need the value of cos A. So we're going to obtain cos A from the value of tangent A. So since tangent A is given, we can get this from the right angle triangle. Okay, so from your right angle triangle, this is A. Okay, tangent A is 3 over 4. So your hypotenuse is 5. So from here we have cos A 4 over 5 and sin A 3 over 5. Okay. So now we're going to continue the question. So next we're going to find out what is cos A over 2 equals to, okay, plus minus square root of cos A. So cos A is 4 over 5 plus 1 divided by 2. So we will have two answers. Okay. So if you simplify square root of 4 over 5 plus 1 divided by 2, you will be getting positive 3 square root 10 divided by 10 and negative 3 square root 10 divided by 10. Okay, students. Now, remember, so we're going to find out the answer. So remember, in the question is given clearly A is an acute angle. So between these two, only one is going to be the answer. Okay, so an acute angle will be positive. So this is because A is an acute angle. Okay, so I'll write here A is an acute angle. Therefore, we will choose the positive answer, which is 3 square root 10 divided by 10. Okay, students, are you following this? Okay, so now let's continue with sin A over 2. So for sin, we only have one formula, which is sin A equals to 2 sin A over 2 cos A over 2. So we have no choice but to use this formula. But do not worry, we already have sin A. Okay, sin A is 3 over 5. And we just managed to find cos A over 2. We just found the answer. Cos A over 2 is 3 square root 10 divided by 10. So if we substitute these two values, we will be able to obtain the value of sin A over 2. Now let's try example B. Okay, students, so we're gonna copy down the formula. Sin A equals to 2 sin A over 2 cos A over 2. So we know sin A is 3 over 5 and we are looking for sin A over 2 and cos A over 2 is 3 square root 10 divided by 10. So remember, we are looking for sin A over 2. So I will transfer sin A over 2 to my left hand side. So for 3 square root 10 divided by 10, when I transfer, it will become 10 divided by 3 square root 10 and 2 will become 1 over 2. Okay, so since we are looking for sin A over 2, we will simplify this. So this is 2. We can cancel the 2, cancel the 3. So we will be left with 1 over square root 10. And we will not leave our denominator as square root answer. So we will rationalize the denominator by multiplying the whole thing with square root 10 divided by 10. So finally, sin A over 2 is square root 10 divided by 10. Okay, students, so I hope you can follow this example for half angle formula. Okay, that's all for this video. I'll be seeing you all in my next video. Thank you.